What happens when two young athletes redefine excellence in their sports? On one side, we have a basketball phenom lighting up the court.
Good turnover for rookies like Clark as she weaves her way inside, counting the foul.
On the other, a football star commanding the field like a seasoned pro.
Howard looking across the middle and has space, takes up, touchdown! Sneaking open was Quinshon Judkins. And Ohio State stretches.
Two completely different sports, but with the same level of game-changing talent. Both Clark and Howard are breaking records and proving why they are the future of their sports. Now, let's hear from the king himself.
It's good to be a Buckeye fan. Oh, wait! Oh!
Scrambling and knowing being there to account for him.
LeBron James has consistently had Caitlin Clark's back. Obviously, he realizes what a great basketball player she is, and then clearly he also relates to her in a certain way with the experiences that she's had so far in her young career in the
Caitlin Clark, don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Clark's sharpshooting and Howard's calm command of the gridiron have set them apart as generational talents. But here's the thing. This isn't just about their stats. It's about how they're reshaping the culture of their sports. Now let's dig in.
Like, seriously, Will Howard. Will Howard managed the game. He was unbelievable from start to finish. And
Howard's story reads like a Hollywood script. Starting as a backup quarterback, Howard patiently waited for his shot, and when the moment came, he seized it with a coolness that's become his trademark. In the national championship, Howard delivered, completing 17 of 21 passes for 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, and launching a 57-yard bomb to set up the game-winning field goal.
Not only that, but the corner, Christian Gray, gave him a cushion. Didn't jam him, didn't press him. Just sat back and let Jeremiah Smith run freely off the line of scrimmage. Will Howard's family, all the Buckeye fans, LeBron James, I think they're tasting victory, including that man right there, Ryan Day, after that throw by Will Howard and a big conversion on third down.
That one play cemented his legacy, but it's his consistency and leadership that truly define him. Howard isn't just a quarterback, he's a culture changer. His calm under pressure and ability to rally his team have transformed Ohio State's football program. Coaches across the country are now searching for the next Will Howard, a player who blends pinpoint accuracy with unshakable poise. NFL scouts, too, are taking notes. Howard's potential to become a franchise quarterback isn't just a prediction, it feels inevitable.
All of his teammates, like you can tell, you can go to a game, you can go to a practice, and you can just watch the body language and you can watch his teammates around him, how they respond.
What's fascinating is how Howard has redefined the idea of a game manager. Traditionally, this term was a backhanded compliment, implying a quarterback who avoids mistakes but rarely makes game-winning plays. Howard is flipping that script. He's showing that managing the game means controlling its flow, making the right calls, and delivering in clutch moments. His performance in the championship wasn't just a display of talent, it was a masterclass in leadership.
He's brand new, and he's played so much football. He has played 5 years now of football at it's a lot of plays. So people talk like, why was Bo Nix able to succeed so much? It's like he played a lot of football.
60 starts.
A lot of football. Accurate, too. He was able to complete a lot of passes.
Howard's evolution on the field mirrors a shift happening in football at large. The position of quarterback is no longer just about raw arm strength or athleticism. It's about intelligence, adaptability, and the ability to inspire. Howard embodies all these traits, making him a blueprint for future players. While Howard was out there rewriting the playbook for quarterbacks, basketball fans were witnessing something equally special. Now, shift gears to Caitlin Clark. During her historic college career, she shattered records left and right. In one game against Michigan, she delivered a jaw-dropping stat line: 38 points, 8 three-pointers, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals. That's not just impressive, it's transformative. Clark's rookie season with the Indiana Fever was nothing short of remarkable. Her stats speak for themselves. Clark led all rookies with an impressive scoring average of 19.2 points per game. She also contributed across the board, averaging 8.4 assists, 5.7 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game, all while shooting 41.7% from the field, 34.4% from three, and 90.6% from the free throw line. But here's what's even cooler. her influence extends far beyond basketball. Off the court, Clark is making waves with her charisma and star power. Most notably, she struck up a connection with Taylor Swift after attending one of Swift's era's tour concerts. Swift, known for her support of female empowerment, shared her admiration for Clark's work ethic and accomplishments on social media. The two even posed for photos together backstage, and fans went wild, dubbing the duo a power pair for the ages. Clark's 23rd birthday celebration also became a talking point. True to her nature, she spent part of the day honing her game, sinking an incredible 50 out of 54 three-point attempts in a private gym session. Afterward, her teammates surprised her with a cake and a heartfelt celebration. Videos of the event went viral, with fans praising her dedication even on her special day, and she's not slowing down. In the off-season, Clark has been grinding to take her game to the next level. Videos of her training sessions have shown her extending her shooting range even further and honing her defensive skills. Clark's drive to improve is relentless, and it's clear she's preparing to dominate in her sophomore season. What sets Clark apart is her ability to dominate in every facet of the game. She's drawn comparisons to NBA greats like Steph Curry for her shooting range and to Steve Nash for her playmaking.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence, you can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair, like she's a performer.
Well, you just heard it from the horse's mouth. Clark's no-look passes and fearless scoring from beyond the arc are forcing coaches to rethink defensive strategies, making her a pioneer in women's basketball. Here's where it gets even more interesting: the LeBron James connection. LeBron isn't just a passive observer. He's an active supporter of both Clark and Howard. During one of Clark's standout performances, LeBron tweeted, "Caitlin Clark, hi haters," and reposted her highlights, making sure his millions of followers didn't miss the show.
There's not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does.
The Los Angeles Lakers superstar discussed his respect for Clark, a fellow former number one overall draft pick, in an interview with Brian O'Keefe of Esquire. "I have a great deal of respect for Caitlin Clark because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next jump, don't believe you're ready for the big leagues, and just don't think that you belong. And I remember that when I came into the league at 18 years old, how many people doubted me and hoped and prayed that I'd fail. And so, me watching Caitlin and seeing what she's doing, I've been in support of her since day one, because I remember myself going through that, and she has my support 100%. She's a transcendent player." Although Indiana's season came to an end with a first-round playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun, Clark exceeded expectations in her rookie WNBA campaign.
My advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of like notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may be, I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on.
It's easy to see why James can relate to her situation, as high expectations also surrounded the 20-time All-Star when he was in high school. The Cleveland Cavaliers drafted him out of high school at number 1 in 2003, with the Cavaliers announcing their intention to select James directly after winning the draft lottery. As for Howard, LeBron's endorsement after the national championship game was equally glowing. Will Howard managed the game. He was unbelievable from start to finish. Like we know as Buckeye Nation, when Will Howard goes, we go. And Will Howard was unbelievable. Shout out to Will Howard, you was unbelievable, brother. LeBron's backing has a way of amplifying careers. When he speaks, the sports world listens and opportunities follow. For Clark, this could mean even greater visibility and sponsorship deals that elevate women's basketball. For Howard, it's a nudge into the NFL spotlight, where his name is already being whispered among scouts. What's remarkable about LeBron's support is how it bridges the gap between sports. It's not just about basketball or football, it's about recognizing excellence wherever it's found. His voice lends credibility and attention to athletes who might otherwise be overlooked by casual fans. The influence of Clark and Howard isn't confined to their sports. They're redefining what it means to be a game changer. Clark's fearless approach is narrowing the visibility gap between women's and men's basketball. Howard's leadership is inspiring young athletes to value composure as much as skill. Together, they're proving that greatness transcends the field or the court. It's about reshaping the way we think about sports. So where do they go from here? Both Caitlin Clark and Will Howard are just scratching the surface of their potential. And the best part? They're just getting started. For Clark, the WNBA beckons, and her ability to transform women's basketball feels like destiny. For Howard, the NFL is on the horizon, and his blend of talent and leadership could make him a cornerstone for any team. As their stars continue to rise, one thing is certain: they're not just playing the game, they're changing it. So here's the question for you. Are you ready to witness history in the making? Because Caitlin Clark and Will Howard aren't just athletes to watch, they're stories to follow. Their journeys remind us that the future of sports isn't just about physical ability, it's about vision, courage, and the power to inspire. Stay tuned, because the best chapters of their stories are yet to be written. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching.